Welcome back to Sailor Motor TV. In this video, I'm going to be changing the KRATOR fairing that I've been running on the Streetbob to the Road Warrior from Memphis Shades. So I had the KRATOR mounted on the bike for the last year and some change, using the Memphis Shades mounting bracket for the Road Warrior. So I'm going to remove the grommets from that Memphis Shades mounting system from the KRATOR and transfer that onto the new Memphis Shades fairing, and then mount the new windscreen on the Memphis Shades and put the new fairing on the bike. Let's get to it. This is the KRATOR front fairing that I've been running on the bike for over a year now. It has the 15-inch windscreen, and like I said before, I mounted it to the bike using the Memphis Shades mounting system. So I did not receive the screws and the nuts that come for the Memphis Shades to mount the screen to the fairing, so I bought these screws instead from an Ace hardware store. I painted it myself, and this is what I used to put the screen on the new fairing. I did not order it from Memphis Shades. I'm sure if you do, you won't have that problem. These are the tools that I was using, just a ratchet, Phillips, and I thought I was going to use a 10mm, but I ended up replacing that for the 3/8 socket that you see here, and that's what I use for the install. As you can see, I took off the KRATOR fairing here, and here you see the Memphis Shades brackets, the mounting system for the Road Warrior. That's what I used for over a year to mount the KRATOR onto the bike. Here's the Memphis Shades Road Warrior fairing. These are the rubber grommets that came with the bracket from Memphis Shades that I had on the KRATOR. I took them off the KRATOR, and we'll just install them here on this Memphis Shades Road Warrior, so we can mount this on the bracket that's already on the bike. And the Memphis Shade is on. I'm telling you, this feels so much sturdier when you compare it side by side to the KRATOR, which I was very happy with, especially for the price. If you guys are thinking of getting one, those two plastics, these two pairing side by side, there's definitely a difference when you look at the plastics, the thickness, the windscreen, how sturdy it mounts to each other as far as the windscreen to the fairing, and it's feeling good. I'm heading out to the gym, gonna get on the bike. It's about high 40s right now here in Texas, so just threw on a quick jacket and we're gonna take a trip to the gym and get the fairing on the road for the first time with a new fairing. But we're gonna talk about the predictions, and then we're definitely gotta take it on a longer ride to feel the difference on the actual wind, on their speed and stuff like that. So let's get a workout in. Alright, so I went with a 15-inch windscreen again. This one obviously from Memphis Shades for the Road Warrior. They did not have the dark smoke in this size available at the moment, so I went with the smoke. So as you can see clearly right through it, but it still has a good tint to it. I'm planning to do something different with it in the near future. We'll see about that. I do also have another windscreen for this Memphis Shades Road Warrior in the garage that is dark smoke, but the one that's vented, I have one of those in the garage. I've had it for a while, but it is not a 15-inch. I have to measure it again. I think it's like a 9-inch or 13 perhaps. I have to check it again, so we'll see. Maybe I'll try that one on, but I do feel the benefits from the taller screen for sure, especially when I'm on the highway, at least on the KRATOR, which was also a 15-inch. So I'm sure this one's gonna work at least like that, and probably even better. Alright, so right off the bat, even with the bike just sitting there before you even ride it, you do notice a difference right away in the vibration of the entire fairing and the windscreen. I'm guessing that is a direct result of the difference in thickness and the plastic quality from the Memphis Shades to something like a KRATOR. Like I said, I do have a couple KRATOR fairings, and I think they are good stuff, especially for the price. But obviously this is gonna be a way better quality. My predictions is I'm gonna notice a difference in the less vibration on the highway, and the windscreen on the Memphis Shades is definitely has a different shape to it too, slightly from the KRATOR. So I think I'm gonna notice a difference on the wind protection there as well. I will get back to you guys as soon as I get this new fairing on the highway, but I predict a very big difference for sure. Well, I'll tell you what, there's definitely a quality difference in this fairing just for the from the first feel of it. Can't wait to get it out there in the road and get it under some better speeds, and I'll come back to you guys about that. But obviously, I'm pretty sure that the difference is going to be felt there as well between the KRATOR and this one. So thank you again for watching the video, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please like, share, and subscribe. And we'll be doing some work in the rear fender on the next video. See you on the next one.